You brought me the power-up part from Perk? Great, I was waiting for that. Huh? Are you the Wes and Ruri? Oh wow, this is too awesome. Come on, you have to get inside. Quick, quick. Interesting. Meg, Ned, you won't believe who just dropped in for a visit. We got some shocking company. Shocking company? Try not to be too shocked when you hear it. It's Wes and Ruri. Huh? No, really? Bit, is that true? Is that Wes really here? See for yourself. Hi, I'm Ned. Second pirate told me about what you've been doing so far. Oh, this is from Per. Great. This is all I need. This is all that I needed to get the kids grid back up and running again. I better explain. A while ago, we somehow lost access to the kids grid. We think it's caused by a jamming signal that's interfering with the kids grid. It's probably Venus's doing. But this power part you delivered up will let me boost up our equipment. When we get the kids grid back up, I'll try to hack their computers for useful information. Ned is a genius. He's been gathering all sorts of data on those crooks. Oh yes. Oh Wes, wait please. May I have your PDA number? We'll contact you as soon as we discover anything. Thank you. We'll do our best to gather useful information for you. Oh, by the way, I found out something very interesting. I'll explain in a second. God, let me go, let me go. Shut up, it's hopeless. Quit struggling. Now be a good boy, lie still. You don't have to battle these peons. You can literally just ignore them. However, you kind of have to. So you need about Cloak here for game progression. Well, not really. But this is missable. Yeah. Ledian, huh? One of the most disappointing bug-type Pokemon in the series. We would not get a good Ladybug Pokemon until much, much later in the series. Alright, whoop, I did not mean to do that. That's what happens when you ace spam and don't pay attention. Wait, you safeguard. I'm an idiot. Yeah. That did... Granted, Altaria is very bulky, but that you see that did almost nothing. That is how pathetic of a Pokemon Ledian is. So, just capture it just capture it because, you know, gotta save them all that jazz. But don't even try using this. There is a bug Pokemon that you will get later on that is worth it, but this is not it. Yeah, I may as well try. Wait a second. Back up, back up, back up. Want to throw the ball with Typhlosion? Heh. Good. I didn't want to hit it too much because it's not that strong. Don't be too hasty about relaxing. I'm up next. There's a joke with these characters. Their names are Cloak and Dagger. Which is funny because that's another term for spying. And what were they trying to do? Capture some spies. Very on the nose. After drenching them with water, I'm going to switch my fire type. Ariados's attack animation is so bizarre. And Cloak is the only one with a Shadow Pokemon. Dagger doesn't have one, she's just a roadblock. And you don't even have to battle them. You can literally just ignore them. Get the item from Silva, and then nothing else happens. these two just disappear from the game entirely. Meaning that, yes, Ledian is one of the first examples of a Pokemon that is completely missable. You don't get another chance at it. Because the data of the character has disappeared from the game entirely, so they don't even reappear later on in a rematch. Fact. Ooh. Sing doesn't do anything for me. Yawn is more reliable. Wes, it's me, Silva, from Dew Kings. I discovered that they were bringing Shadow Pokemon and Pyroid from here. That's as far as I got when they caught me like this. But I did manage to filch this from them. Here you go. I think it's an item that's useful only down here in the Under. If you find the key to this place, please let me out. I want to mention something very interesting about that statement. This is like the only time that the characters in this game are competent. Okay, let me think here. Yeah, that's a good matchup. That's a good lineup. Okay, now that TM for Fire Blast that we bought, I am going to use it. Because, we're going to need a bomb. Well, Taria can learn it. Oh, not bad, not bad. There's utility for Sunny Day, so I'm keeping it. Okay, so before we go right, I highly, highly recommend you go forward, heal, and save. We're going to leave for a moment, though, because I need to go restock on a few items. So, we're not going to heal here. We're just going to go... Well, we're not going to heal here yet. We're just going to go back to the outskirts stand, get a few Pokeballs, and then come back. Brain fart there. I was forgetting where we were going to go. Buy a few of those. And buy a couple of these. Okay. Now, stocking up on timer balls because those are going to be useful to us going forward because these battles tend to go on for a while. Okay, so we're going right this time. This looks suspiciously similar to the Pyrite building. Well. So, this is where, rare candies, eh? Might save those for a rainy day. So this is where they've been broadcasting from. You two, you're holding up the film shoot. We're about to begin. Wait, who are you? Ah, I recognize those faces. Those faces were on the blacklist from headquarters. How did you find us? But that's not important now. I'll squash you myself and collect a reward from Master Nascour. And third admin of the game. Yeah, this is why I grinded. Her levels are capped at 45, and that's actually kind of terrifying. I'm not taking any chances. Let's see. Not much I can do against that Delcatty, so I'm just going to switch to Espeon and hope for the best. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Cable wall. Thank you. 1 HP, are you serious right now? This game is so in my opinion, this is one of the most underrated Pokemon games out there. No one... There's not a lot of people who even talk about it. And that's a big shame to me. They make the observation of, can we not have a good 3D Pokemon game with a good story? There was one years ago. You just forgot about it. Or you just didn't have a GameCube at the time. Maybe. But I think they definitely need to remake it with the up to Gen 9 mechanics. Like, for example, half of the Pokemon that you get in this game are honestly terrible because they don't have their evolutions yet. If they were to get their evolutions, they would be significantly better. So your limited options would be much, much more usable. Okay, let's deal with the Delcatty, because I'm not as worried about the Banette. Really? At least it can't attract Caldera. Yes, they did. After I'm done with this game, that is actually next. Let me think. Seriously? Well, here I am eating my words. And her final Pokemon. Because the last guy had Entei, you could guess that she would have Suicune. One of my favorite legendaries. Okay. Yes, it can. Haven't missed a Fire Blast yet. I'm very appreciative of that. I've already missed one, but we get an opportunity for it much, much later. Okay, I stand thoroughly corrected. That Bennett needs to go down. Alright, that should do it. Okay, I gotta be kind of careful here. You know what? I'm going to send out your brother just to bait out some surfs. I'm trying to prevent it from using Shadow Rush. Okay. Entei did its job. So let's use something that will resist it. That's fine. Okay. Now that's when we try. I have these in surplus. I might as well use them just to even waste a few turns. Yeah, I didn't think so. Second ball. Perfect. I'm I'm so glad that didn't go out live on the air. How dare you? How could I get bested by a mere boy? Remember this, I'll get you back for this. I think this is... Yes, that is a tract. It's not only that Raiko is a pain to get, his entire team is very good. Ein has probably one of the scariest teams for that point in the game. I always say that the admins in Cypher are massive difficulty spikes. Alright, so we're leaving for a moment because Suicune is not only being added to the team because I made the decision of I'm going to add one of them. And since Suicune's my favorite of the three, we're going to do it. Don't get me wrong, I like Quagsire. It does a very good job, but it's too a little... my team construct is pretty slow to begin with. So... let me get the Quick Claw off of Quagsire first, though. I know exactly who to put it on. Since Ampharos is on the slow side. Okay, so... oh yeah, while I'm here, I might as well do this too. The one big knock I have on Colosseum is the fact that you can only save at PCs. In the sequel, you can just save from the menu anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and purify him on top here. Might actually keep it around because there's a lot of normal and steel types that I really don't have a lot of answers for. Okay. Now, we get to see something cool. I'm going to use this time flute here on Suicune. I never truly understood how Celebi was the one that could do this, because in lore it never really did stuff like this. Lax, I think that's... plus physical defense is already very bulky to begin with. Forget what it lowers, though. Okay, so... And there's some irony here. Pairing Suicune up with Espeon. If anyone ever believes that theory. So how did I go from early failing Entei to getting Suicune in the very first try? Weird. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.